Sharper Point Commentary, presented by Schwartz Laser Eye Center.
We will win this election.
Kamala Harris certainly helps Democratic hopes to retain the White House, but how much does Harris help the hopes of Arizona Democrats? Retiring politician Joe Biden's endorsement of her certainly helped bring in the cold, hard cash, as she pointed out yesterday.
We just had some breaking news. We just had the best 24 hours of grassroots fundraising in presidential campaign history.
But did that fundraising flood of $81 million come in because people were excited about her, or was it a sign that we had a giant whoo with a dollar sign in front of it because Joe Biden dropped out?
I've got 6 months left in my presidency. I'm determined to get as much done as I possibly can.
One thing is sure, that Harris campaign cash isn't going to trickle down to Arizona candidates. So while it'll help us average Arizona voters to see more campaign ads with the scrouched out name of Biden, it doesn't necessarily convert into votes for local Democrats. But before we ask about that, let's explore whether Harris helps herself to our U.S. Senator and drags Mark Kelly onto her ticket to run as vice president. Longtime Arizona political consultant Stan Barnes tells us that Kelly does check a lot of boxes that Harris doesn't. He's seen as much more moderate, but some people would say, who isn't? He's a legit American hero with all those flights off of a carrier in a fighter jet in the Gulf War and all his shuttle flights as an astronaut. Plus, there's the state that he comes from.
What makes him sexy is he's from Arizona, and that swing state thing is in play. A Democrat's got to win Arizona, and he can help them.
But I have to ask, how much help is a Veep candidate, even in his home state? And that's really not much. So she'll have to still help herself win here. So I'll ask this. How does Harris help down ballot candidates in Arizona? Does she bring more people to the polls and help Democratic candidate Ruben Gallego beat Republican Carrie Lake in our Senate race? Does she help a Democrat defeat Republican David Schweikert in Congressional District 1? Is Ruben Gallego more likely to want to campaign with her than he ever was with Biden? I mean, his desire to do so with Biden seemed to be at a zero. Is he going to want to, after trying like heck to look like a moderate in his campaign ads, bring Harris to town? Oh, you know what? He can bring Mark Kelly to town to campaign with. Oh, wait, he already lives here, and he's just a phone call away. Yeah, I don't think Harris helps much, at least the Democrats running in Arizona for Congress and the U.S. Senate. She may, however, help herself a little bit in beating Donald Trump, or at least help the Democrats in beating Donald Trump in Arizona, but I don't think that's going to happen either.
Thanks for watching Sharper Point. Click to see more from Arizona's morning news and tap the button in the middle to subscribe.